Now we will go ahead with filling of criteria 4 in the SSR. As you can see, criteria 4 is infrastructure and learning resources with a total of 13 metrics in this criteria. The first key indicator is physical facilities 4.1. 4.1.1 is the institution has adequate infrastructure and physical facilities for teaching, learning with classrooms, laboratories, computing equipment, etc. Once you click on help button, you can see you have to describe the adequacy of infrastructure and physical facilities for teaching, learning as per the minimum specified requirement by statutory bodies within a maximum of 500 words. For the description of this metric, you can directly type in the text box provided, or if you want to copy it from the external source, that is from a web page or a document, select the content, copy it, and to paste it here, click on paste button, and then you can press Ctrl V and then click on OK. The content will be copied. In this metric, if you have a description which is beyond 500 words or any supporting documents for your description, you can upload the document in any additional information, or you can host it on the institutional website and provide the link in this metric. Moving ahead, we have next qualitative metric 4.1.2. The institution has adequate facilities for cultural activities, sports, games, both indoor, outdoor, gymnasium, yoga, etc. Once you click on help button, you can see you have to describe the adequacy of facilities for cultural activities, sports, games, and cultural activities which include specification about area or size, year of establishment, and user rate within a maximum of 500 words. As explained in previous metric, you can type the content or paste it using the paste option provided. If the description is beyond 500 words, you can upload in the additional information or host it on your institutional website and provide the URL. Similarly, for any supporting documents of the metric also. Moving ahead, we have metric 4.1.3, which is percentage of classrooms and seminar halls with ICT enabled facilities such as smart class, LMS, etc. Data for the latest completed academic year is to be provided. 4.1.3.1, number of classrooms and seminar halls with ICT facilities. The related input is total number of classrooms and seminar halls, which is taken from the extended profile. So here you have to provide the data as per your institution requirement and then click on save button. Once you click on save button, the final response of the metric will be displayed in the box provided here. There is a mandatory data template upload in this metric. You can download the data template by clicking here or from the NAC website apply online page, and this is a mandatory upload. To upload the file, you have to click on upload button, navigate to the folder where you have stored the file in your system, and then select the file. Data templates are always Excel files, and the rules for uploading data templates has been explained in guidelines video. You can go through the video. So here you select the file and click on open button, and the file will be attached. Anytime before submission, you can edit the data which you have entered in a metric or the file which you have uploaded. To change the file, first you have to click on remove button, click on OK, and the file will be removed. After that, again by clicking on upload button, you can follow the same steps to upload the file. Now let us see what are the documents required for verification of data in this metric and what are the specific instructions. Documents required is the geotagged photographs of IT enabled classrooms or seminar halls with caption. If you do not know how to click a geotagged photograph or what should be the steps to be followed, then you can refer to the guidelines video provided, wherein we have explained how to click a geotagged photograph, and also if the photographs are beyond 5 MB for your institution, then you can host the photographs on your institutional website and provide the URL in this metric. The specific instruction says only classrooms and or seminar halls with ICT enabled facilities have to be considered, and what should not be or included or considered in this metric is the labs and workshops with ICT facility. Moving ahead, we have metric 4.1.4, which is average percentage of expenditure excluding salary for infrastructure augmentation during last 5 years INR in lakhs. You have sub question 4.1.4.1, expenditure for infrastructure augmentation excluding salary year wise during last 5 years. For example, the expenditure for your institution in the assessment year 2018-19 is 30 lakhs 50,000, then you have to enter it as 30.5 because this metric is already described as INR in lakhs, and the assessment years is calculated by the system automatically based on the date of submission of your IIQA. To understand more about this calculation, you can go through the guidelines video. Then you have a related input which is taken from the extended profile question. Total expenditure excluding salary year wise during last 5 years INR in lakhs. These are the values entered by you in the extended profile. Total academic year considered 5 is a standard value which is 5 assessment years of NAC. Then you have a mandatory data template upload, upload audited utilization statements, and upload any additional information. Now, the documents required for verification of data in this metric are: you have to provide the consolidated fund allocation towards infrastructure augmentation facilities duly certified by finance officer. You have to highlight the relevant items in the audited income and expenditure statement which will help the DVV for verification, and specific instruction says this metric is supposed to be looked at with the perspective of infrastructure augmentation only. In case of privately funded institutions, the document should be certified by chartered accountant instead of finance officer, and what should not be included or will not be considered by DVV is you have to avoid recurring expenditure on laboratory, maintenance of infrastructure, and acquisition of books and journals under this metric. Moving ahead, we have key indicator 4.2, library as a learning resource. 4.2.1, library is automated using integrated library management system ILMS. You have to write the description within a maximum of 500 words. You can type the description or paste it using the paste option and then Control V and then OK. Here, if the description is beyond 500 words or you have any supporting documents, you can either upload it in any additional information or host it on institutional website and provide the URL in link for additional information. Moving ahead, we have metric 4.2.2. The institution has subscription for the following e-resources: e-journals, eShodh Sindhu, Shodh Ganga membership, e-books, databases, remote access to e-resources. This is a multiple choice question, so you have 5 choices from which you have to choose one. That is A, any 4 or more of the above, B, any 3 of the above, C, any 2 of the above, D, any 1 of the above, and E, none of the above. So, for example, you have Shodh Ganga membership, you have ebooks and databases. In such a case, you have to click on B, that is any 3 of the above. For this metric, you have a mandatory data template upload and upload of any additional information. Here for the verification you have to provide e-copy of the letter of subscription or membership in the name of the institution, screenshots of the facilities claimed with the name of the institution, specific details in respect of e-resources selected. The specific instruction says you have to ensure that the letter of subscription com contains complete details of the subscription, and you have to provide a link in the institutional website for the selected options for the verification by DVV. What should not be included or will not be considered is the soft copy of printed books. We cannot be accepted as e-books. Moving ahead, we have metric 4.2.3, which is average annual expenditure for purchase of books or e-books and subscription to journals or e-journals during the last 5 years, INR in lakhs. 4.2.3.1, annual expenditure of purchase of books or e-books and subscription to journals or e-journals year-wise during the last 5 years, INR in lakhs. So similarly explained in the earlier metric, you have to provide the data in lakhs. That is, if the expenditure is 45 lakhs, you have to enter it as 45 in the respective assessment year. For this metric, you have a mandatory data template upload and audited statements of accounts and any additional information. The documents required for verification in this metric are: you have to provide consolidated extract of expenditure for purchase of books and journals during the last 5 years duly attested by head of the institution and CA, that is chartered accountant. Audited income or expenditure statement highlighting the expenditure for purchase of books and journals has to be provided. Moving ahead, we have metric 4.2.4, which is percentage per day usage of library by teachers and students during the latest completed academic year. 4.2.4.1, number of teachers and students using library per day over last 1 year. You have to provide the number here, which is the total of teachers and students using library per day. The related input, that is the extended profile question values used in this metric, are number of students year-wise during last 5 years, number of full-time teachers year-wise during last 5 years. Here only the year 1 value will be used by this metric, as the metric is for latest completed academic year. In this metric, you have a upload for details of library usage by teachers and students and any additional information. The documents required for verification of this metric data is certified e-copy of the ledger for footfalls for 5 days, certified screenshots of the data for the same 5 days for online access. Specific instruction says during DVV clarification process, library logbook entries and data of online access for randomly selected 5 days will be sought during the DVV clarification process. Moving ahead, key indicator 4.3, IT infrastructure. 4.3.1, institution frequently updates its IT facilities including Wi-Fi. Once you click on help button, you can see you have to describe IT facilities including Wi-Fi with date and nature of updation within a maximum of 500 words. You can type the description here or copy it from an external source and paste it here by clicking on paste. Put the content by clicking on Ctrl V and then click OK. If the metric description you want to give is more than 500 words, you can put it into a document and upload in any additional information or host on your institutional website and put the URL in link for additional information. This can also be used for providing any supporting documents for your description. Going ahead, we have Student computer ratio metric 4.3.2 data for the latest completed academic year. The related input, which is number of students year wise during last 5 years, and number of computers, is taken from the extended profile. Only the year 1 value is used here, as the data is for latest completed academic year, and you do not have any text boxes or any sub questions in this metric, as all the parameters are taken from extended profile. You can upload any additional information and the student computer ratio information in this metric. The documents required for verification is number of computers available for student use only, bills for the purchase of computers, highlight the entries of computers purchased in the stock registers, and specific instruction says the data pertaining to the latest completed academic year only has to be given. What should not be included or will not be considered is the computers for office and faculty use, and computers purchased after the latest completed academic year should not be included in the count. Moving ahead, we have metric 4.3.3, which is again a multiple choice metric. You have to choose from one of the options: A, greater than or equal to 50 Mbps, B, 30 Mbps to 50 Mbps, C, 10 Mbps to 30 Mbps, D, 5 Mbps to 10 Mbps, and E, less than 5 Mbps bandwidth of internet connection in the institution. You have a upload for any additional information and details of available bandwidth of internet connection in the institution. For the verification of data of the selected choice of this metric, you have to provide bills for any 1 month or 1 quarter of the latest completed academic year, indicating internet connection plan, speed and bandwidth, and the HCI's name. E-copy of document of agreement with the service provider. Specific instruction says only leased line connectivity in the name of the institution will be considered. What should not be included or will not be considered is the snapshot of speed test for Wi-Fi or internet facility, and broadband connections will not be considered in this metric. If your institution has a lease line of 45 Mbps, then you have to select option B, which is 30 Mbps to 50 Mbps. Moving ahead, we have key indicator 4.4, maintenance of campus infrastructure. 4.4.1, average percentage of expenditure incurred on maintenance of infrastructure, physical and academic support facilities, excluding salary component during the last 5 years, INR in lakhs. 4.4.1 Point 1, expenditure incurred on maintenance of infrastructure, physical facilities and academic support facilities, excluding salary component year-wise during the last 5 years, INR in lakhs. Here also you have to provide the data INR in lakhs, that is, if the expenditure incurred on maintenance for your institution is 50 lakhs, you have to enter as 50. If it is 65 lakhs 50,000, you have to enter as 65.5, as the metric is already defined as INR in lakhs. The related input, that is the extended profile question values used in this metric, is the total expenditure excluding salary year-wise during last 5 years, INR in lakhs. This metric has a mandatory data template upload for audited statements of accounts and any additional information. The documents required for verification of data in this metric is you have to provide audited income and expenditure statement highlighting the items of expenditure incurred on maintenance of physical facilities and academic support facilities duly certified by head of the institution and CA, that is chartered accountant. The reason we are asking for the statement to be highlighted with specific items is it will help the DVV for verification and also for the institutions to claim their number accordingly. Then we have specific instruction which says the focus of this metric is only on the maintenance of physical and academic support facilities, and you should not include or will not be considered as mere statement of last 5 years data on the metric without audited statement will not be considered by DVV during verification. Going ahead, we have metric 4.4.2, which is there are established systems and procedures for maintaining and utilizing physical, academic, and support facilities, laboratory, library, sports complex, computers, classrooms, etc. If you click on help button, you can see you have to describe policy details of systems and procedures for maintaining and utilizing physical, academic, and support facilities on the website within a maximum of 1000 words. So, here you have to give the description within 1000 words. Hence, you can type the description directly or copy it from an external source. Click on paste button and then click on Ctrl V and click OK. The content will be pasted here. If you have a description which is beyond 500 words or you have any supporting documents for the description provided by you, then you can upload it in the upload for any additional information, or you can put it on your institutional website and provide the URL in link for additional information. After completion of the criteria, you can click on save button for all the details of this metric criteria to be saved. After clicking on save, you can see which are the pending metrics or which are the pending uploads in the respective criteria.